Hi guys, hope everyone's doing good. So, today we are going to be exploring the topic what's coming up next in your life for sure. Okay, now please keep in mind that timings timings are always prone to change, prone to shifting. I mean, it could happen faster, it could happen a little later. So keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind that it's a general reading, and if you want specifics, you can always contact me for a personal reading. Right, so yes, with that, let's jump in. Okay, what's coming up in your life for sure next? Okay, keep that question in mind and pick your pile 1, pile 2, and 3. Pile 1 is the Aqua stone. Pile 2 is the blue stone. And pile 3 is the light blue stone. Okay, so please pause your videos and pick your pile. Right, let's start. Right, so pile number 1. What's coming up next in your life for sure? Okay, with the aqua stone. The wheel of fortune. Okay. Opportunity, expand your horizons. Ocean, go with the flow and flow with the glow. Okay. And Two of Cups. Okay, wow, this is lovely. Okay, so pile number 1. What's coming up next for you? Okay. Uh, so pile number 1, I feel that you guys might be in a bit or feeling a bit stagnant maybe, or possibly you've just crossed that period where you were feeling stagnant, and you're now going with the flow. Okay, because I'm seeing that you are probably you have crossed a period of stagnation, and you have now accepted and surrendered what's going to come. Okay, and what's going to happen, you've probably kind of, I feel, surrendered to divine timing. Okay, and that is the biggest shift that I'm seeing that has happened. You are going with the flow, and I also feel with the sentence here saying flow with the glow, it's also like I get the sense that it's possible that you guys are also kind of doing something which is making you glow up. It's like a feeling of being happy with yourself, glowing from within. Okay, I see the moon here, and the ocean here, and this lady kind of enjoying herself. So I think you guys are in a state of surrender. To put it in one word, you are in a state of surrender, and you have given your intention, whatever it is, to the universe, and you're waiting for things to happen, and quite comfortably, I sense. Okay, you're at one with your emotions. Okay, now what's coming up? And for you, if in case you guys are still in a period of asking, oh my God, what's going to happen? When are things going to change? Is it ever going to move? All of those things. Well, then you are coming into, a period of surrender. You are coming into a period of serenity, of going with the flow, enjoying yourself, doing the everyday things in life, just, moment to moment is what I'm hearing. Okay. Um, Now, what's changing is really big, okay, guys, because this is a major arcana card, the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So, destiny is next, pile number two, okay, whatever that destiny is, we'll go into that, okay, but something major is shifting. I'm seeing planetary shifts here, okay. It's something like if you actually looked at your chart, it would or it could have indicated this new phase that's coming up next in your life. Okay. I am seeing the zodiacs, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, Aries. I'm not sure what these two are, to be frank. Yeah, I think it's Aquarius and Capricorn, I think. Yeah. So whatever signs are there, it's possible those of you, are having placements in these signs are the ones that are going to be affected. But it's going to be a big shift, guys. Okay, it's a planetary shift, I sense. All right, the Wheel of Fortune has started turning, and it's turning in your favor because I am seeing Saturn moving away. So in case you guys were feeling stagnant or something like that, it's going to be moving on. Okay, it's moved on, and I don't know which planet this is, to be frank. I need to brush up my geography. Okay, but this is the planet that's coming up. If I look at it, then it looks as though it could be with the water bearer, it looks like Jupiter. It could be Jupiter that is coming into your orbit, or it could be with the Scorpio, I sense it could be. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. So maybe Pluto. Okay, so I mean, please take that as it resonates here, but there is some major shift happening in the heavens for you guys. Okay, your destiny is changing, and it's going to be a big change, I sense. All right, this is a very powerful card. I'm getting very intense energies from this. So it's going to be like a quantum shift. Your life is turning 180 degrees, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune is also the card of destiny. All right, so your destiny is calling you. It's coming up next, whatever your destiny is. We'll look into this now. Right, now with this opportunity card, I am sensing, it says expand your horizons. I sense this is Jupiter. I don't know why, but I'm not really sure, because when I compare this and this, it seems more like Jupiter related opportunity here. Okay, some opportunity is coming for you guys, which is going to make you expand your horizons. All right, I am seeing like vistas here, horizons here. Okay, you crossing horizons. If at one point you were a scared rabbit, now you're going to be flying like the eagle. Okay, I see stars in the sky, I see the moon full. Okay, meaning your intuition would be full. Starry skies, clear skies, so you can soar high above. There is something coming up, guys, in terms of an opportunity. I'm seeing a feather. So this could be something that the angels are working on, your guides are working on to bring to you. Okay, it could be an opportunity related to work or business or love or whatever, whatever you're looking for, actually. Whatever would thrill you, whatever you are seeking that would make you feel on top of the world. Okay, so there is an opportunity coming up, guys. Someone is going to be offering you an opportunity. Okay, and you taking that opportunity is going to launch you into the sky. It's going to launch you off into your destiny, I sense. Okay, I'm seeing with the Wheel of Fortune, all of this is destined. I did ask when I was shuffling the cards, I did ask, something coming up next for sure. Okay, and mostly the Wheel of Fortune happens when it's fated events, things that are going to happen. All right, so this is something that's coming up, an opportunity that will launch you into your destiny. All right, Now, with that, I am also seeing a very, very major indicator of love. Okay, true love. All right, Two of Cups. So, for people who are not looking for love, this could be a business opportunity, because if I pair up the opportunity and Two of Cups, it could be like someone offering you. An opportunity to for business, for work, or whatever, and you accepting that and coming to some sort of an agreement, joint agreement. But that is for people who are not looking for love. For people who are looking for love, this is the love of a lifetime that's coming for you guys, okay, whenever that is. All right, I am seeing the numbers 7, 2, and 10. So please take that as it resonates. This is a sacred connection that's coming your way, pile number 1, okay? An equal connection. And I sense it could come in the form of an opportunity as well. All right, and there you were just going with the flow, sort of happy with life, and boom, fate sort of fate sends you this bolt of lightning. Very pleasant, I must say. Okay, but yeah, this love is coming up as the biggest thing here, in terms of opportunity. It's an equal love, it's a sacred love, it's an ancient love. Okay, I'm seeing this. I don't know what it's called exactly, but it's a symbol of the Two of Cups, right? And I see that it's going to be very intense, pile number 1, okay? I mean, I sense it's going to start off like an opportunity, like a small offer or something like that. It's possible you might even hesitate to take that offer, but you are encouraged to take it because, it could be in the guise of a work offer or something, or a business offer. But once you take it, it is going to land you with this person who is supposed to be your destiny. Okay, so pile number 1, this is primarily a love related pile, I sense. Okay, and this is coming up next very strongly for you. It's a significant event, it's coming up next. It's almost like it's the right time. When it's the right time in the planetary orbits is when both of you and your person are supposed to meet. So the time is coming, I sense. Okay, because I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune. It's destiny, it's divine timing, and it's coming. So, I mean, whenever it is, it's the next significant thing that's coming up. All right, I'm seeing this love as, I don't know, I'm getting a lot from this. This is, a connection that has endured from lifetimes. I'm seeing planets. Maybe you guys are star seeds or something like that. Okay, and you're finally getting to meet on Earth. Okay, so it's almost like the planets are rejoicing or something like that. So this is a very momentous occasion in your life, I sense. And you are being watched. You are being watched and protected, both of you and your beloved. You're both being protected by the stars, by the universe, by angels, by guides, right? So this is almost like, the feeling I'm getting is it's an orchestrated event. All right, I am leaning more towards the love angle. So if you don't resonate with that, pile number 1, you can please apply it to your situation as it fits. It could be a business agreement also, or a work agreement. Okay, but here I am sensing that it's almost like there was some sort of orchestration happening, to bring both of you guys together. And because you finally surrendered, or maybe your person surrendered, and stopped fighting their inner instincts, that is when the flow is leading you guys to each other. This is beautiful. This is coming up next, guys. True love. Wow. Let me know when it happens, because this is strong. This is very strong. And it is definitely a romantic pile. I don't know why I'm getting an old world feeling here. Maybe you guys have had lifetimes together, with this person, or maybe you might even get launched off, into some sort of sacred or spiritual journey once you meet this person, because there is something here. There are lifetimes here. There are even lifetimes on other planets, I'm sensing. But I'm not going to go into that, because it's not a love reading. The main thing I'm getting here is your destiny in love is coming up next. Pile number one. It might come as a very small and simple opportunity, okay, or it could be a big one. I don't think I don't get the sense it's big, okay. I do sense it's going to be something that you might not even expect, right? But it is big. It's very big. It's going to be the rest of your life, basically. Okay. So, okay, wow. Okay, pile number one. Many congratulations. Let me know when that happens, okay? Because that sounds really powerful, okay? Okay, let's go to pile two. So pile two with the blue stone. Seven of sacred circles, seven of pentacles. Awareness, look beyond what you see. Email, be mindful of the messages you send. The world. My God, every pile has something really big. All right, okay. So pile number two, what's coming up next for you for sure? Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that there has been some sort of waiting that is going on, that you are looking for something. You are probably waiting for some result, or you have been waiting for something. I feel with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Maybe you have, this could be anything. It could be, maybe even investments, land investments, money investments, or I don't know, like business or love. I mean, take it as it resonates. Please apply it as it fits. Okay, but I do feel that there has been some waiting, very patient waiting, I sense, okay? But there's a feeling of, there's a feeling of how much longer, okay? Because you are still at 7. So, there is a feeling of how much longer, maybe I shouldn't wait, for some of you at least, okay? Now, I don't know, I feel with this awareness card, it says look beyond what you see. I'm sensing that you guys are having some sort of an intuition that something is coming up, okay, something big. Because, I feel that it's going to start off with some sort of an email that comes to you. If not an email, it could be a message, it could be a phone call, or something on those lines. Right? So they are saying look beyond what you see. So when I pair up these two cards, the awareness and the email, what I'm getting is that you need to be a little careful about your communication at this point, pile number 2, because there's something coming up, okay? They are asking you to be careful, be mindful of the messages you send. Now, whatever message, it could even be body language messages, okay? Or telephonic, text, emails, whatever, do check your correspondence before you send it and look beyond what you see. Because what I feel is that you are sensing the fulfillment of some wish, some very big wish that's coming up, okay, that you have been waiting for for quite some time. All right, maybe that is going to be triggered by an email, all right, or a message or something like that. But I feel that, you are aware that this is coming. When I see the world, I feel it's possible for some of you, it might be relocation, it could be travel, it could be even vacation, roaming around the world, those kind of things. Or it could just be completion, all right? Completion of the waiting. Your whatever you planted in terms of wishes or hopes or desires, uh, those things are now coming to fruition. And so your waiting is over and it's time for you to collect your gifts. And I'm seeing so many gifts here, right? I'm seeing money, I'm seeing fruits, I am seeing, I don't know, like various eatables and stuff. I mean, meaning basically that, your fruits are ripe now, okay? And you can collect them. It's time for harvesting, is what I'm hearing, okay? It's time for harvesting. You've done a good job, pile number 2. And what's coming up next is time for you to collect your harvest, right? There is the completion of waiting that will come about. Everything is falling into place. I don't know, somehow I do sense with this world card here that, everything is going to start falling into place. Once this happens, everything is going to start falling into place for you. All right, in all aspects, in all areas of your life, things are coming into perspective. They are falling into place. That's coming next. And I sense that that's going to happen after this result that you're waiting for, that email or that communication. I sense that, that result, once it comes, it's going to lead everything else to fall into place. Okay, so it's almost like a domino effect or ripple effect, whatever you call it. One thing leads to the settling down of everything else. So something is coming up for reaping. You are reaping what you sowed at one point. Okay. I do feel also with this awareness, there is something about, there is another message here. It's something about yeah, you guys need to, your insights into people, into situations, into seeing, looking beyond what you see is going to be increasing. I sense maybe psychic telepathic connections, or even intuition. Your intuition is increasing. Pile number 2. All right, that is something I'm seeing, because the world card is also about higher levels. So when I pair these two up, I'm feeling that you might even start having communications from the higher realms. Okay, your psychic intuitive powers are going to be increasing. You are going to be seeing beyond what you actually see in physical sight. If you notice, there is this person's third eye chakra is kind of glowing, or it has a spiral here, okay, and they are entering a new doorway. So this is your essential, you ascending to a different level of awareness, pile number 2. Okay, I do sense that with the world card and the email card, you might be some of you might have psychic intuitive downloads or messages or visions or something like that. You guys are seeing beyond. Okay, for some of you, this is a very strong message. You are ascending to a higher vibratory rate, pile number 2. Okay, it's almost like when I see this, it's like whatever you once sowed, okay, into the ground, the fruits are ripening now, and you are coming into this higher vibratory level of awareness, where you are going to be in constant communication or communion, or something like that, with the divine. All right, there is some sort of, there's some message here about planetary consciousness or something like that. It's gonna global consciousness, global awareness, something on those lines. I'm hearing these words, so please apply it as it fits. For some of you, it might even be the starting of communication with people across the world. Okay, something to do with online communication, I'm getting. Okay, and basically expansion of your awareness, of your communication, maybe even work or something like that. There is some major expansion coming up, as well as a harvest of something you might have invested in. Pile number 2. But very strongly, somehow I'm getting the message that you are part of the collective that is ascended to a higher level of awareness, and this is happening across the planet. I didn't mean this to be a spiritual reading, but it's coming through as the next thing, so I have to say it. Okay, but on a more mundane level, this is about you coming into your own, coming into the collection of your of something that you had invested in some time back. So you will be harvesting that, right? So this could be, like I said, money, it could be property, it could be love, it could be anything, right? Just apply it as it fits. For some of you, I do feel you might need to wait. And if the waiting is making you doubt or irritating you to kind of respond in a certain way, they're asking you to be aware of your communication and look beyond what you see. Okay, so look at the bigger picture is what the message is saying. Now, when I actually pair up the awareness and the world, I keep getting drawn to this. It says look beyond what you see, and then we have the world here, which is the beyond, right? So there is something about intuition here, intuition, ascension, leveling up, looking at the bigger picture. Yeah, you guys are advancing spiritually. Looks like a shift to me, and this seems like a very significant one, because this shift is going to lead you on the path to fulfilling your dreams. Okay, if they have not been, this shift in your awareness, this shift in your consciousness is going to actually lead you to the fulfillment of your dreams and the reaping of what you sowed. Okay, so this is what I'm getting for the next thing coming up for pile number 2. Interesting. That was intriguing, actually. I was getting a lot of spiritual vibes there. So let me know in your comments, guys, what it was all about. What or when it happens, of course. Okay, but you would be feeling it, because I did say that, in pile 2, you guys are aware that something's shifting. Right, so let's go to pile number 3 with a light blue stone. The moon. Car. Get into the driver's seat of your life. Okay. Intention, spinning fate, and 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So pile number 3, I feel pile number 3 that you guys might be a little confused these days, okay? You might be feeling a little confused, directionless, sort of like in a fog, with this moon card here. I do sense that your intuition is very strong at this point. And Maybe the moon is affecting you quite a lot. It affects you. Maybe you don't know about it, but maybe full moons affect you. Your intuitions might be very high, or you might be feeling very emotional during that time. But here, I sense that there is a feeling here from this card that I'm getting, is that a sense of loss of direction. It's almost like, you want to move ahead, okay, but you don't know where. Okay, so it's like you're going with the flow. You're going with the flow, but you are not probably very sure about your destination or your goal, or something on those lines. It's kind of foggy, with the moon. It's also possible for some of you that you might be feeling very emotional, okay, very intense, high emotions, and emotions could include, anger, crying, or whatever, pity or whatever for yourself. I mean, I'm seeing emotions here with the water as well. So you guys are in this place right now, like totally not being able to understand where you're going, what you should do possibly, or just in a fog, emotional fog. Now, what they're asking you to do is, and what's coming up, sorry, not what they're asking you. Yeah, maybe you can take it as an advice as well, but this is coming up, okay? Because I did ask in, when I was shuffling the cards, I did put forward the intention to, get the cards where, what's the thing that's coming up next for sure, okay? So I think this is definitely coming up, okay? So your period of confusion, of just floating along with life, is coming to an end, right? You are getting into the driver's seat of your life, and you are going to be taking on the reins of your life, pile number 3. With the moon card here, it's a major arcana card, so it's possible that, for some of you, for most of your life, you've been like that, okay? Never really, maybe drifting along and not really understanding what your objective is. But now your objective is getting clearer, pile number 3. And I sense this is something big somehow, because this is, I mean, taking control of your life is not easy, right? It needs a lot of responsibility to do something like that. I'm seeing this person very intently focusing on this, I don't know, it's a planet or an orb or whatever it is. Okay, this person's focusing very intently on the destination. And so that they could chart their path towards that. So there is no longer this energy of, this person looking away from, their goal. This person is looking straight at the moon. I mean, if you take the analogy of the moon, here the person was looking away, here the person is looking directly at it. So yeah, you are coming into your own, pile number 3. That's the next thing that's coming up in your life. It says get into the driver's seat of your car. You are getting into the driver's seat of your car. They say that our bodies are like vehicles, like, when you look at it from a soul perspective, our bodies are like vehicles that the souls are using. And when you have dreams or visions where you are in a car or some vehicle, it could mean your physical body, right? You taking control of your physical body. I had to say that because this is reminding me of that. And if in your dreams, in your visions, if someone else is driving the vehicle in which you are in, it means you are not being authentic to yourself. You haven't taken over the reins, of your life fully. But here, what I'm seeing is you taking over the driver's seat. So with that, we are going to come to the intention card, which is spinning fate. You are now going to be coming into a position of independence, of confidence, and of spinning your life in the future. Okay, you guys are becoming manifestors, pile 3, a lot of you. Okay, and I also sense a lot of positivity coming into your life. I mean, I'm somehow seeing this as something sudden for some reason. I mean, this period of fogginess, of like floating along, confusion, seems to be, whether it was whether it was a small period or a big period, take that as it resonates. But I sense this might be an abrupt shift, like one fine day you just get up and say, okay, fine, like I'm going to do something about this. And with intention, it's not necessary that you do law of attraction work. I feel that you're going to start putting things into place, like one by one by one, like really doing things, things that matter. It's like it's going to be like a slow process, I sense. Okay, because when you spin something, it takes some time, right? So you will be learning the ropes now that you are in this position of confidence. Of this 9 of Pentacles also stands for independence, confidence, all of those things. Okay, so now that you're in this position, you have been given the keys to your life to manifest the life you want. Okay, and you are going to be doing exactly that, pile number 3. That's what's coming up next for you guys. I'm seeing a baby here. This means new creations. So for some of you, it could be new businesses. It could be new work, or I mean any creation that you think of. It could be anything. It could be a club, it could be a partnership, in work, in business, in spirituality. Please apply that as it fits, okay? But something that you want to do in your life is what you are going to be doing next. Simply put, pile number 3, okay? I am seeing whatever intention that you are going to be putting in and working from is going to come via wisdom. Okay, it's not something that is half-baked. It's not something that you don't really want. It's something that's going to come from your heart space, from your intuition, right? From wisdom, for the highest good of all right? You are going to be spinning your fate, your future, pile number 3. Okay, you have been given that seat. You have been given that baton, you can say. You've been passed the torch, or what, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, and you're going to be doing it. And with this 9 of Pentacles, I'm seeing you coming into a sense of prosperity. Prosperity, independence, wisdom, and knowledge. I mean, this is a very self-reliant, it's a very independent card, okay? This person has everything they need to spin this, to weave this web. So you are coming into some position of independence, power, and even financial stability. I am seeing pile number 3. All right, you are going to be having everything that you want to actually make yourself a success in the material world. I am also seeing an eagle here, so this is like 2 eagles. So there is something about you guys. You guys kind of coming into your the wisdom of your higher self, right? Tapping into the wisdom, because I'm seeing 1, 2, and 3 moons here. Your intuition is going to be very high, pile number 3, okay? And you are going to be tapping into that. It's almost like you are drawing from the wisdom which is within you. All right, it's something that's going to be primary in the times to come, in the future, and that is going to lead towards your material stability. Okay, stability in your material realm, your independence, your confidence, everything is receiving a boost here. I am literally seeing this as like two stark energies. Okay, at one point you were, a little relaxed or just going with the flow, and then suddenly, this, I mean, it was like just like someone showed you the light or something. A pile 3, for some of you it's possible it was an awakening, a spiritual awakening or something, or for some of you it could even have been someone who showed you the light, something on those lines. I'm seeing this is an abrupt change and it's coming soon. Pile number 3. And this change was what was the key to you guys achieving this independence, this confidence, this prosperity. You taking responsibility, you taking ownership of your life was what was missing, and that's coming up here. And that is going to, pave way for a very successful future where, it's not just going to be about one step here. I sense this is you being like this for the rest of your life. Confident, independent, sure, very sparked up, inspired, and also very intuitive. Yes, I do see a lot of intuition here. Like 3 cards have the moon here, which means that your feminine, your inner feminine self, your intuition, your psychic abilities, they're going to be on a very strong high at this time. So much so that you can probably harness these energies to, sort of weave your intentions, because these are strong energies, universal energies. So, yeah, this is pretty much what I'm getting here. What else is there? I do see 2 number 9s here, which is 1 close to completion, and this card is 19, which is adding up to a 10, which is completion. So there is some major phase in your life that is getting completed, pile number 3, and you're going into an absolutely brand new life, which you are going to be designing for yourself. All right, which is an amazing gift which is coming up. So this is coming up next for sure, pile number 3. All right, so let me know if it has started. For some of you it might have started, I sense, with the intuition coming up so high. For some of you guys it might have started, and I sense it was like a destined path, because I have 2 eagles here. Okay, eagles is a symbol of wisdom, of flying high, soaring. I think you guys were always like that, but you were probably not aware, and this awakening has somehow made you aware of it, which is brilliant, right? Okay, all right guys, with that I'm going to end the reading. I hope that was useful. Have a lovely day or night. Okay, bye bye.